So in our last video, we talked about the vertices as being either the maximum, el máximo, or the minimum, el mínimo. So maximum, sorry, there was a fly. The maximum is the greatest, the tallest point of the graph, lo más alto. And the minimum would be the lowest point, lo más bajo, of a graph. So now we're going to talk about a couple of other important parts of a graph. So if you remember from the vocabulary, we have our x-axis, which is this horizontal axis. That's our x-axis. And we have our y-axis, which is this vertical axis. And where our graph touches or crosses these axes are important. So here, our graph, nuestra gráfica, se cruza el eje. So here, our graph crosses the x-axis. So these points right here, we call them x-intercepts. So the point where our graph, our parabola, cruza the axis, the x-axis, those are called our x-intercepts. And as you can probably guess, the point where our parabola crosses the y-axis, right here, because here's our y-axis and here's our graph, and our graph crosses right here. This point right here, where our parabola cruza el eje de Y, de J, that's our y-intercept. Okay, and then the last vocabulary, or the last element, feature of this graph is the line of symmetry. So some of you might have learned about lines of symmetry back in maybe primary school. A line of symmetry is just a line that cuts an image. Ooh, that wasn't very good. A line that cuts an image in half. So that line that I just drew is a line of symmetry because it cuts that triangle right in half, right? So if you folded the triangle in half, both sides would be mirror images. So the line of symmetry of our parabola is the line that cuts our parabola in half. So our line of symmetry in this case would be right here, would be the y-axis, because the y-axis is the line that cuts the parabola in half. And with that, that should be all the information that you need to help you with this assignment. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me and ask me, and I'm happy to help you. Thanks.